everybody, Herp I'm Walrus, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play A Hat in Time. In the last episode, we finished up Alpine Skyline, and in this part, we're going to be getting the rest of the purple timepieces, the 4 we haven't done yet. So, we're going to be going to the first area to do the first purple time rift, and as you'll notice, they're not surrounding that thing, and I have 39 timepieces. Well, there's a little story behind that. I recorded the entirety of the episode. It took forever. See, we got it right there. It won't even show us where it is anymore. So, if you go to the... So, I'll be showing you where they are, and, you know, then I'll just go inside of the Purple Time Rift mission. So, I'll show you exactly where they'd be if you, had been playing this normally, which I'm not right now, apparently. Also, I like how you collect upon it, like, the beginning of the mission. It's really funny. So, my whole story basically goes like... Sawed off. My whole story basically goes like... I finished recording the entire 30-minute episode, barring editing, so it would have been, like, a little less. But, no, I think it was 50 minutes altogether, and it would have ended up being, like, 20 minutes. But then, all of a sudden, it was storming out when I was recording. And I was worried about a blackout the whole time, and when it didn't black out, I was really happy. Also, I never showed this off, but if you kill these guys, and save this old man, it's really good. He'll give you something special. I think this is the only, like, old man model they just made randomly. Right at the end of my recording, I got my audio exported, and at the same time I was exporting my video. My audio finished exporting, and then my video was almost done, and then a blackout, and then it got corrupted, and I lost all the footage. So, that really sucks. The Purple Time Rift is in the shopping area, which I don't remember exactly where it is, but I will show you in a second. Is this the shopping area? No. I can't remember where the black market is. Well, I'll meet you back there when I find it. Alright, the best place to start when searching for these things is probably the outside of the island. And, it's where we, saved Mustache Girl in the second act of the first episode. If you guys remember that. Maybe. I don't know. But, anyway, just go this way. Go to the left over here, past this waterfall. Go over here, go in here. Also, I collected a lot of pawns along the way. Which you can't see, because those are only hearts. Okay. So, anyway, your Purple Time Rift would have been in here with this Mafia Vault code. It just would have been in here. So anyway, let's start it off. Alright, so it's called Mafia of Crooks. If you would have touched the Purple Time Rift, you would have been in here. And Purple Time Rifts are a little bit different than regular Time Rifts, for a number of reasons, and this guy will tell you about them.
Hello, little child. This is Mafia Time Rift. Timepiece hit Mafia in head, and now Time Rift filled with Mafia thoughts and dreams. This Time Rift is simple. Simple like Mafia. Just how Mafia like it. Rules of Time Rift. If you die, you start over. You need rift pawns to go deeper. That is all the rules. Please tread carefully in Mafia Time Rift. Mafia like to experience past.
So, as these, like, time rifts, like, imply, I believe one of them landed on somebody who knew things that happened. Another collectible besides rift pawns is these, little memory tickets. Collect them, and you'll get a nice little picture at the end that explains what happened to everything. I'm pretty sure it'll show it again, because I've already collected them. And there's 6 in total in this level. Rift pawns, as he showed you, are little pawns with crowns in them. Collect as many as it says on those grates in the middle in order to move on. In this one, there's only 1 of them over here for pictures. Grab that, and you're good. You are golden. This was one of the pictures that I never got. Also, you can overload yourself on rift pawns, and they'll carry over into the next one before you spend them. So if you go over here, you spend the 3 to go in, but that's it. That's all you're going to get. So, yeah, that's the only one. Moving along, you have to kill these guys in order to get their rift pawns. Throw it on you. The diving is kind of scary. It's a little hard to avoid. Hit you with that. Hit you with that. You don't have a rift token? I don't know why I'm going with for you. Not a rift token, a rift pawn. There's a lot of rifts, huh? Okay, so there's a picture over here. You can't do anything to the Mafias that are cheering because that'd be rude. And there's another rift picture over here. And I believe there's another rift pawn on top of where this is. Also, basically these areas kind of tell a story. So as you can tell, the SS None of Your Business, we saw that at, like, the actual thing. What does it say, hidden in Mafia Co? I can't read that. Illegal! Okay, that's funny. I never even noticed that before. They crossed off illegal. That's really funny. Oh, there's something up there. I kind of want to collect that, because I've never seen it before. Jump here. Oh, it's just a rift pawn. Also, you can't target the balloons, so I'll just hop off it. There we go. That's 2 extra rift pawns, and that's everything collected in here. And only 2 more pictures to get. This guy will also tell you.
Has little girl noticed that unspent rift pawns are
Yeah, I said that.
each floor? No need to get every single pawn. With luck, Mafia has opened entrance to next floor for you.
That's fine, but I kind of want to explore a little bit. Those rats right there can hurt you, and I believe that's the only place they are? I forget if they're in Mafia Town. Yeah, this is 5 out of 6, so yeah, I know where the other one is. This is one of the rifts that I did not get. And as you notice, they're also on a trip right now. Here's the Mafia boss, or the memory of the Mafia boss, as it were. Apparently, these time rifts hit them on the head. That's like the easiest explanation you can give. So, this looks like a party? That's what I'm getting out of it, because there's fireworks and crap. See? And lots of meat. Lots of Mafia meat. That sounded suggestive. I'm sorry. Oh god. Grab this. There is no time rift picture in this section, so you can just move forward once you're done. Hop, hop, hop. You absolutely do not need to collect all the rift pawns. They don't even give you anything special if you go overboard on them. So right now I'm just gonna collect enough rift pawns to go through. These guys will throw cans at you from far away, which are really annoying. They died in one hit, apparently. So they're just weak guys who don't want to get into fistfights with you. A little girl. Grab these 2 pawns. Grab this pawn. How many more left? This is the last area, as you could tell by, like, the bottom thing that, like, basically showed you where to go. I remember, this was the last one I needed. I was 5 out of 6 in this area. It's down there. I had no idea where this was, and I thought I scoured every last thing, but I was wrong. They hid that really well. So, that's the last one. All you have to do to beat this is smack open the rift. It's pretty simple. I guess this one's stronger than the other ones, and then you get more pawns. I don't want to collect them. And the timepiece. And now we get to see the picture. Mafia's Grand Voyage. So yeah, they worked for this guy's big fish company. But he dreamed about living on an island. So they left their wives, who are also Mafia, to go settle on a new land, Mafia Town, where they became the big bosses. So he got his dream of being on an island, but he also needed to support himself. That's pretty interesting. They get more and more interesting as you go along with them. So for now, I'm going to start Battle of the Birds. I'll see you there. The Purple Time Rift of Battle of the Birds is in Dead Bird Studio. I'm pretty sure you can't you get the Purple Time Rift before, like, the final thing? Well, probably, because if you do this again, it's just going to act like you were never here. So I'm just going to skip this cutscene. Yep, there we go. So basically everything's back to normal. There's no secret Dead Bird Studio mission again. You can't do the final mission unless you click the finale thing. So that's pretty interesting, I think. I think the finale does not count as that small room, but instead a little bit else. So yeah, I'll show you exactly where you need to go to get the purple timer. Also, thank you. That was the longest billing segment ever, and she puts up her finger guns again. It's adorable. Now we can move along. I can skip this apparently. That's fine, Grooves. I don't care. Moving forward. Alright. That's nice. Conductor, again, don't care. Actually, I care about the conductor now. He was nice to me. Also, keep in mind that, yes, their positions would have switched if you had done them in the other order. Screw this cactus. It doesn't deserve to live. Purple timer's a little bit farther ahead, so just keep going. Climb up here. Climb up here. And your purple time rift would have been at the end here. And now that finding the purple time rift's done, I can go in it. I'll be right back. And as you can see, it has the same entrance and everything. Time Rift Deadbird Studio. It doesn't take that long to load, however, which is pretty cool. For this one, I kind of want the sprint hat. Where is it? There we go. Sprint hat makes this level go by quick. Because this one is really long, because as you can see, actually, you can't see it yet. There's cameras down there that will detect you, so that's another gimmick of this level. As you can see, when I collect this, there's 8 of them. That is the most in any level, I'm pretty positive. So, we can just continue on, because that's the only one here. There's more per each level. I believe there's 4 in one of the areas, which is crazy. Also, I did not see that camera. Whoops. Okay, move forward. Hop over the camera this time, and go over here. Easy as cake. I thought you could stand on that rock, and I tried it. It was worth it in the long run. Hop on the... Really? Okay, fine. I believe you do get limited health, so you gotta be careful. Stuff doesn't respawn, so if you lose lives, you keep them in the next round. So make sure you don't do that. Not lives, I mean... what the heck? I couldn't climb up that. Ugh, I'll meet you back. Okay. It would have been really nice if I had gone this way from the beginning. Also, let's collect that one again. Because as you can see, I'm back to 4 HP, which means I died. Now that I'm up here, we can go over here, and this section is supposed to be easy. What the heck? I don't know why I failed that so hard. I believe there's 2 memory pieces in this for the puzzle. Okay, really? Alright, now that we're up here, you can see there's a rift pawn up there and a picture over there. So, are you kidding? Really? Why? Bad kid, you're doing this on purpose. There we go. We collected it. So now we can go over here, grab another heart, and before we move on, there's another one right here if you saw it earlier. So that's 2. Now we're up to 3. This area, I believe, has 4 of them, if I'm not mistaken. Or 3. One of the 2. But this area is pretty big. It's based on the storage room that we saw earlier. So you already kind of know that's pretty big. Over here, use the ice hat. Grab you. We got the Santa hat. Hop on the speaker. Grab that. And do it again. Whee! Fun! And you'll notice to the left over here is one of the pieces. So that's one of them. Climb these walls. Climb this wall. And you get another one. What's down there? A rift pawn? Yes. Alright, I collected that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Alright, now that we're up here after climbing that wall, we can go this way. If we go this way, we get another rift pawn, which is cool. We have enough now. But if we go in the middle of these, I believe... not in the middle of these. Somewhere. There's a teepee there. Continue. It's in the middle of something. Keep going. There's 4 of these in here, I'm positive. Oh, in the middle of that. Okay, now I see. Hop, hop. Here, here, here. Here, here. Go this way. Boom. Another one. Go this way. Brewing at. Should be a rift pawn in here. Should be nothing in there, never mind. Did I get it already? That'd be weird. How do I get over there? I'll figure that out. You can get up high, like really high. Oh, from here. Okay. Okay. Hop on these sandbags, easy. And once you go over here, get another rift pawn. And shoot, I know I'm missing one of the pieces. I'm gonna save you the embarrassment of me looking for that other painting and saying that there was another one to tell you that there wasn't. That was it for that area. Oh, okay. Fell through a hole. Speaking of embarrassment, fell through a hole. So there's one in this area, as I recall. I remembered what the last 2 were. I was like, wait a minute, there's 2 in a different area. And I'm like, okay, great, that's fine. I could just look stupid. Alright, go this way. Grab this pawn. Grab another pawn right there. Your other picture, right here. On the ground, easy peasy. Your last one is pretty easy to find. you shouldn't have too much trouble. If you're missing one, you're probably thinking to yourself, ah, I'm missing one. I don't know where it is. You'll probably find it. Moving forward. Go here. Go here. Avoid the crap out of you. Okay, don't avoid you. Just run right into you. Alright, now I'm just going to walk behind this owl. It's nice and chill-like, apparently. There we go. Now I can move forward. Let's put on my Dweller's Mask. That doesn't look anything like the picture. On. Up here. Hop. Hop. Go under here. Easy peasy. Now we can climb up here. Another easy peasy. I wish Hat Kid's shadow was more pronounced. Like, I thought about that, like, earlier. That would probably make it easier to find shit. Also, this is the last area, so you'll probably think, like, it's nowhere to be found. It's climb these walls. There we go. It's up here. 8 out of 8. And then you'll get to see the picture. So, like earlier, just, break these things open. Also, something cool I figured out while I was doing it is, hold on. Take off one of these badges. We'll take off this one for now. We'll put on the projectile badge. You can use the projectile badge to break these open. If I can hit it. Boom! And the charges do more damage. So 2 hits will kill it. And the timepiece is right there on the ground. Let's collect more pawns. We never have too many. And grab our timepiece. Pretend that's 37. Here's the picture. Conductor and Groove's big dreams. So one lived in the desert, one lived on the moon. They both started watching TV, saw that a Puffin won the film awards, and they both dreamed about it. So they both got a key to a brand new movie studio that they bought together. Without them knowing, apparently. So it got split. That's pretty neat. I like seeing the little versions of them, that's really cute. As you could probably guess, Subcon Forest is next. Start on the Subcon Well, because I guess that's the easiest one you can get to without getting caught by his traps. It's that simple. Oh, it's that simple. Oh, excuse me. God! Oh, God, I'm dying. Rest in peace, I had a good life. Alright, let's put on Sprint Hat. So, you did have to clear out the other, fox trap for something. Turns out the area I showed you last is pretty important. So just follow this way. Keep going this way. And eventually you'll get to it. If you remember this area with like nothing in it, kind of. You'll eventually find that shattered piece of glass or water right there. It's probably ice now that I think about it. And directly in the middle of it would be your purple timepiece. Really easy to find, pretty simple. And I will act like I collected it. Whoosh! This is one of the pictures I did end up getting at the end. It's called Sleepy Subcon. And now this is all frozen over with these Tanuki guys actually sleeping. Can't kill them while they're sleeping. Also, I can take off this horrible badge and put back on the low-cost badge. Real good. Your first one is over here. I literally almost missed it. Also, I was wrong. This one is your most profitable one with 9. Not profitable. Most hard to find one. But in hindsight, I found them all, so I guess it can't be too hard. Immediately turn around to get your first one right there. Turn to the left right here. This is the one I probably played the most because I like it a lot. It's really pretty. This guy will just float up. Just hit him on the head and you'll collect it. Go this way. You can swing from these. Easy. So yeah, you basically, I think it's weird how that, also there's another picture over here, so hop over here all the way to that side to get it. I think it's weird how, in hindsight, how, okay, I'm dead. Well, at least I'm back here. How the, grappling hook badge isn't just an equipable item for Hat Kid. I feel like it shouldn't be a badge, because you basically need it to beat certain areas. Basically all the areas you basically need it for. Also, this is the area where there's 4 in it. So go over here, you needed 5 to unlock it, and the 4th one is right behind here. So yeah, there's 4 in this entire second area, and then you can move forward. Pretty easy. I can't believe I actually found the one behind it. I imagine that probably would have slipped people up, and you know, I can't be too sure about that. But it seems like one that people would get lost on pretty easily. This is basically the hardest Time Rift area. The other ones are pretty easy. I guess the last one is pretty long and pretty unnecessary because there's not many pieces, as you could probably guess, because the fourth world did not have a story. Alright, I actually landed on this time. I thought I was going to die, so I was a little bit silent. But there's 2 in this part. There's 1 more you need to get right behind here. So always check behind things, and there's only 2 more to get. So let's hop in here. There's 1 in this area, I know that. Hop in the bucket of the subcon well, you get this. So there's a well and pillars. Apparently this was like an ice palace. Oh, that's what it looks like. Alright, the other one's down here, so just hop on this iced over tree. And then that was easy. Oh, I had to go that way for another pawn. Who cares? I don't need them all. Again, don't need them all. Moving forward. They give you way too many, so who even cares? Also, I usually die on that part at least once. I'm surprised I didn't. Alright, this is basically the last area. So, your last one's here, as I recall correctly. The last area... Oh, you die. Also, I need to be really careful. Those shockwaves last the entire way, but if you're on the corner, you will get hit. You need to look for a opening right here where you can just go through. Those squid enemies don't appear at all in Subcon Forest and only once in this time rift. The last one is down here. Alright, the only thing you can look at is this. It's a large, heavy book titled Proof of Ethical Consumption Under Capitalism. The pages are all blank. I love that part. That's really funny. Alright. Hop, 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 hop. I don't want to restart everything, because as you heard from the Mafia Man... I thought I was going to die there. As you heard from the Mafia Man, if you do die, you lose everything. So, I don't have to. Haha! I made it in there without getting electrically shocked again. This won't fall, it'll just bounce off invisible walls. Hop. Boop. 1 more hit against the wall, and timepiece number 38 for tentatives. And what the? That's not where the timepiece is. And here's the story. The tale of Queen Vanessa. So, she was happily in love with her prince, ruling over what is supposedly the Subcon Forest. But he has his hands in another woman's hands, and this breaks her heart, because she's jealous, really jealous, as you saw from Queen Vanessa's manner. But he's just giving her payment for flowers, which he was going to give to her. She was already freaking out, and had him taken away, where he became, somebody. Can't say who. And the last purple time rift belongs to Alpine Skyline. And as you remember, probably, this one's pretty easy to find. So I could basically just skip this right away. Alright, skip the opening cutscene, land in here. And purple time rift would have been right here. As you recall, this is exactly where it was. Pretty easy to find. Nothing real crazy about it. But the time rift itself is a little bit hard. I'll meet you there. Ba-boom! So this one is just called Alpine Skyline. And as it should be. That's basically all it is. So yeah, here's the opening part of Alpine Skyline. It has cute little illustrations all over it. Really cool. I like its like blatant like symbolism. Like of like a farmish area, but also really high in the sky. Like something Swedish probably. That's what I feel. It's pretty cool. So I believe that was your only one that you need to get in this area. There's only 5 in total, and there's 2 in the last area, if I recall correctly. There should be 1 in this area, if I recall right. I'm pretty sure they're not that hard to find. This one I didn't get on my first try because there's one in the final area that like eludes me. Like I believe there's like a few platforming challenges around this area, but they're kind of hard to find if you like aren't actively looking for them. Is there any in this part though? I know that this is the one I'm actually forgetting about. So if I really, I hate these guys. Fucking pussies. They're cats. There we go. Now they're dead. Now they're dead cats. Alright. So I guess these signs are supposed to warn you that they're there. Still. Doesn't make them any less annoying. More rift pawns and junk. Let's just collect them. I don't know how I didn't collect this one. Did I forget about it? Oh, I was looking at it probably, and I got distracted by the cats. Is there any in this area? What the heck? I think so. Grab. Up. Yes, there it is. Okay, there is one in this area. So yeah, this is the one I was missing. So I know where all the other ones are. So thank goodness. The last area of this is kind of a little bit tough as far as platforming challenges go. Everything else is kind of easy. This one's pretty cool because, as you can probably tell, actually no, that was the lantern. But there's a section of this that's on fire. I don't know why. Might be leading up to the lava cake. Who knows? Go this way. Grab this. Grab this. Easy. Also, I gotta go down here and collect this rift pond. Also, I really gotta stop diving. It really ruins your momentum. Also, just kill me. There we go. Let's go get it this time and land on our butts. Alright, come on. And let's go up here. Oh, heart pond. Cool. Don't have to worry about dying that much. This next one's a little tricky to get because you actually have to use like the environments to your advantage, like without any clear indicator what you're supposed to do. I think you're supposed to stand on this because this is like the tallest thing in this area, and you need to get on top of this. Pop, climb. Yeah, see? Shoot. I swear you could make it like this easy. Oh, babe, you can just bounce off the wall? Really? No. I saw other people, like, do it that way. I had to look up where this one was, too. I think I might have been missing two, actually, in actuality. This one's hard. Where is the exit? I actually don't remember. Somewhere. Also, I love these crows, and I'm glad they're here for this final battle. Where does he was about to sneeze? Where is the opening? Oh, it's right there. There we go. And there's two in the final area, so cool. We found them all. Well, not yet, but we will. So this is the final area. It's a bit expansive, but I do know where the other two are. Kill you. Go. Oh, there's the opening. If you wanted to know. Hop over here. Hop over here. These are really calm, so I genuinely feel calm with them. Serene. I guess they let you, like, think about where you're going, which is cool. Hop over here. Hop over here. Hop over here. Alright, go up here. Where on earth is something I'm looking for? Does the waterfall keep going? It does. Your other, piece is over here. Yeah, you can see it over there. So climb the wall that's going this way. Hop, hop. Come on. Really, hat kid? You gonna do me like that? At least I can get this. But you saw where it was, so I'll meet you back up there. Well, actually, now that I'm over here, let's get this. Look. It's like a giant bird feeder. I guess they did have, like, access to birds before, like, Alpine Skyline became a thing. Because this is probably in the past. This is probably, this is how somebody remembers Alpine Skyline. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll meet you back again! Ugh, screw it. I'm back at the beginning again, so I can show you where the other one is. As you can see over here, this is a good way to get up. Also, this is one I was missing. I was missing a grand total of, like, 3. Also, I thought I was supposed to have 5 out of 5. I am! Because I missed that one, like, 3 times. Let me just show you this area that I haven't shown you yet. How many rift ponds do I need? I don't really care. Like, as many as I need is just, like, more than I need. Hop here, climb up here. Will that do it? 6 maybe? I honestly forget. Climb up here, up here, up here. I think you only needed 4 in hindsight. Hop, 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 hop. Up here, up here. This plane is not entirely traversable by anybody except for Hattie. And maybe those goats. Who knows? So, these time rifts are basically people getting hit on the head with them, and, like, their memories of the places that they've been. And it's pretty neat. So this is the last area. I got all the rift ponds, basically, and all the pictures, so you get to hear the story of Alpine Skyline. Riveting. Everybody wants to hear the story of Alpine Skyline. So we got 5 out of 5. Everything we needed. Hit. 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 Give me all these pawns. I need as many as I can get. Cool. And we grab our 39th timepiece! See? It says 39 down there in the corner. It was my 39th. Now we get to see the picture of Alpine Skyline. The Twilight Ascent. These goats are apparently nomads. Apparently they're smarter than we think. The stars are pointing towards their home. That's pretty funny. So he goes there, he climbs up, and he finds enlightenment under the Twilight Bell, apparently. And also, maybe grew those plants? Who knows? They became one with the stars. Or something like that. So now that we're done with the 4 purple time rifts, and the stories of everybody we've met so far, including Alpine Skyline for some reason, we're gonna take on the biggest challenge of this game. Beating the race without using the time stop hat! Oh yeah, and the final boss or something. See you next time.